Daily Broadside day 179. I have failed as a parent, and I currently only have one child now because last night while watching a movie, my 12-year-old said to me, I thought Neil Diamond was black. To which I just was aghast. You wouldn't know more about Neil to know that. I don't even know where to start with that. I watched a video yesterday of someone amputating the arm of a praying mantis. I had so many questions, I couldn't even keep them straight or list them in order. They put the praying mantis, it apparently went through some kind of bad molting session, so its arm was all dark, and apparently this expert about praying mantises knew that meant the arm must be amputated off of the arm. So they proceed to stick it into one of these little leather-bound, zippered fingernail cases, go on all the different files and emery boards and clippers and all that stuff. And this thing's locked down like on this torture board, and he then just takes nail clippers, or no, actually really like side dikes, and just snaps it off, cuts, and the thing's just then he feeds it some water, then he wraps it in like a cast. And I'm sitting here thinking, pretty sure that praying mantises only live for a month and a half, and I would be like, if I'm praying mantis, if I'm Stan the Mantis, the Stannis, right? I'd be like, bitch, I'm gonna die in 2 weeks, just let the arm dangle. It's not important, it's not, just let it be, I'll be fine. And I would hobble off, and I understand that they need those arms to lock down their prey and all that stuff, so I don't eat for 2 weeks and I die of starvation. That's gotta be better than, somebody playing doctor with me on that. And then I went down a rabbit hole 2 days ago, or last night, I can't remember which, coughing fit. And I was researching skull boring bits in medical supply. Man, whoever invents that stuff, oh, they need to get into woodworking, because that we need those kind of things in woodworking. It was ingenious, the design of how you can bore through the skull, but yet not go into the actual brain matter. That it's really cool. Yeah, I can't even explain it. It's kind of like the saw stop where you can put your finger on a table saw and it drops down and everything. I also learned yesterday that apparently I cough too much on Fridays. Apparently teachers learn very early on to wipe the board vertically, because if they do it side to side, their ass wiggles, and then all the prepubescent boys are all giddy with emotion and sexuality and all, so as not to become a sexual object, they mark the board up and down. And I thought to myself, man, you just don't even consider this kind of stuff. And I was watching a video this morning of a guy with no arms, and I'm talking like cut off like nothing, not even nubs, right? And he goes through this stuff where he cooks lunch, and it takes forever. And because he's doing everything with his feet and all this stuff. And at one point he opens a drawer with his feet, and it's beyond impressive, like what this dude can do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't knocking the dude. I mean, it's amazing, and I can't even imagine that plight in life. But he opens a drawer with his foot, grabs a butter knife with his foot, closes the drawer, goes in another drawer, gets a napkin, closes the drawer, opens a cabinet, opens this, opens that drawer, pops open that cabinet, all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not putting crap in a drawer if I ain't got arms. Everything's going into a big old Rubbermaid tote, and I'm just gonna look in there and grab what I need. Why do I need to organize all that crap? And then he sits on the floor, and he puts sanitizing lotion on his feet to clean it as he uses it's ingenious. But I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like is the fact that I don't like people with no arms that got tufts of hair under what should be their arms. Man, shave that crap off. Don't nobody want some tuft of arm pubis to hanging out on the side, because basically you just got a bunch of hair on your ribs. That's what that is, and it's disgusting. So I mean, as flexible as that dude is, get a big Gillette shaver and make that toe come up and just shave all that dang underarm hair off, and we would be a lot more, it'd be a lot more pleasant to watch you make, tacos or cereal or a grilled cheese or pizza bites or bagel bites or whatever you gonna cook, man. Get up.